Okay, we are back with a slightly wobbly camera to see if this thing works. So we're going to use my little screen thing that I made up. So we'll plug it in. Didn't make it. I haven't turned it on yet. And this thing here, we're going to need a 9-volt battery in a second. So plug that in. Get the cables ready. We just need the video because this doesn't have any sound. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to hear the sound of a Sega Mega Drive clone. Nobody does. So that's going to go into there. I hope this thing works. If it doesn't, I've actually got a really cool little monitor that I bought recently. It's a 10-inch one. Takes HDMI. Well, fits nicely on the table. So in later videos, I thought I might do some coding videos that way and have a little monitor there. And then I can use my fingers to point at things, which is a different way of doing things. But I don't really enjoy watching coding videos and people just do it on the screen and they just do screen capture stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it anymore if I was watching someone filming a screen on actual monitor. But we'll find out. So first off, we'll plug this thing in and see if it comes up on the screen. And actually does. It has built-in games, so you shouldn't have to turn anything on. So let's just, what am I done? Got that caught on the chair. Alright, here we go. So this thing doesn't have an on and off light. That should be another mod which we should do to actually see if it works. Because you can't really tell if it's on. There we go. Hey, it works. Alright, so there you go. That's the game as you've got. So let's just turn it off for a second just in case it blows it up when you plug it in. And we're going to plug, I don't know how, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? This is going to make me pull all the wires out in one big go. Alright. Alright, sit there and let's just activate this thing. Well, it hasn't blown up, so that's a good start. So, these are supposed to be up and down, and that actually works. Whoa! That's kind of fun. Can you actually see that it's working? I think you can see that it's working. I'm going to zoom in ever so slightly. Zooming in is always, it's not how you zoom in on a camera. Alright. Alright. Is that good? Right. You don't really need to see me pressing the buttons. So we've done so up and down work, and they were the easy ones. So does left and right? Well, we can't find out if left and right works until we choose a game. So what will we? I think we have to press start, which is probably this one here, right? Well, that didn't work. Or does any of these work? Oh, something worked. So a button works. We're playing Alex the Kid. Alright, well, we just press all this stuff. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Well, their left and right work. So they're the second easy one. That one works. That one works. So left and right. I don't know if they work the way they're supposed to. Oh, that one does something different. And what does this one do? That one jumps as well. That doesn't make any sense. Why should start? Oh, because I've got those two mixed up. No, this is going to those two. Alright. Okay, I'm going to try. What's a game that I like? I wish I was a Sega fan. Because then I could actually know what buttons do what. Columns. Oh, hold on a second. Hold up. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. This doesn't actually say on the box. So here's a copy of the Smurf game thing that I haven't actually tried. So I'm going to try this game and see if it works. Oh, that's the wrong button. Right, okay. The least appropriately placed controller. Is that the in way or the other way? No. That's alarming. It goes in both ways. I'm pretty sure it's meant to go in this way. Alright. And activating Sega. It only does that, it's the Smurfs. Alright, so start. Does start do start? No, start does not do start. The starts with button C, so I would think that if I got this right, then pressing that would be the same as pressing start. Like if I got the buttons the opposite way around, but it seems like none of these buttons do anything. How am I going to work out whether I got this right or not? I'm just not going to be able to work it out. Oh, wait, something happened. It just randomly reset. Or maybe that doesn't really work. Okay, we'll turn that off. On and off. We've got to find a game that just says on the title screen, press start to play. Alien Storm, Altered Beast. Well, actually, no. Comic Zone. Well, I'm going to play Comic Zone because I thought that was actually, this game really impressed me when I first saw it. Because I just played it recently. Alright, well, skip that. Skip. If you haven't seen this game before, that didn't look like you had to press the button, the start button. Alright, well actually when I press that button it pauses it. So that's jump. What the do. So you get to do these cool cartoony things. They've got these buttons the wrong way around. Because he goes the wrong way in that. But that's okay. Oh, so that makes you punch. So I've done something seriously wrong here. That's punch, that's jump. That's him doing something, and that pauses. So it looks like this button is acting like start. So I would say that this is acting like start. So what did I do wrong? Purple goes to there. Alright, and then purple goes to the purple one. And the purple one was pin 6. Well, I'm confused because that's button A and button B. That looks right. The white wire goes to there, and that one goes to there. Oh dear. Well, we've almost got it. I think I'm going to restart that. Yeah, something seriously looks wrong. So it does react when I press the start button. What we could do, if we were thinking these things through, is turn this off for a second, unplug this thing, which is always a worry because that's going to take a while to plug back in, turn it back on again, and then I'm going to use the actual controller that I don't think I blew up because I blew up the other one, so this one still works. So we should just choose Comic Zone. So if I press A, B and C, none of those things actually make it go on, so that's the start button. So I've got, this is the start button on this thing. I'm going to zoom back out again because otherwise you won't see what I'm doing. But this is the start button, and I'm confused because this appears to be going to pin 6. So maybe I wrote down, I'm going to double check one more time. Gosh, how hard can this be? Well, it certainly seems like all the buttons do something different. So the basics of this are correct. And so if I look at it upside down, then out, B, A, so those definitely are the ones that are connected together. So if that's definitely going to pin number 6, and pin number 6, yeah, that's weird. That does not look like it should be start. That should be button A and button B. And this one is going, that's going to select. Oh, this is going weird. The black one's going to there, and the black one is definitely pin number. You know what it is? You know what? It's because 6 and 9 upside down look like 9 and 6. So I really got that one a little bit wrong. So all I need to do is to swap those two ones around. So there we go. Alright, so now when I press start, nothing happens. Of course nothing happens. It's not even playing because it's not even plugged in, so it tricked you. Alright, so let's just turn that off. Okay, this just finishes up. I'm pretty sure I got it this time. So yeah, when you look under here and you're like, well, yeah, whatever, 6 and 9 are upside down. So that's your life lesson for today. Numbers are funny. They make us laugh and chuckle and make us feel warm on the inside. Alright. Well, I like numbers. I think numbers are fun. So up and down. Let's use a different game. We're going to go with that game that looks like it's Arrow Flash. Why do I think Arrow Flash? So if I press start, it works. We're in start. Sega. Why do I keep saying it? It only does that on Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. Alright. Dun, dun. I think this is like a horizontal shoot 'em up. I could be wrong. It is! Alright. So up and down. So this should be shooting and then up and down. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm winning. Alright. So that one shoots. That one does a flippy thing. It changes mode. And, oh, whoops. And that one is me. And there we go. They all seem to do what they should be doing. I got a thing. So, cool. Alright, well then I think that is a successful construction of a Sega Mega Drive or Master System controller. Look at that. It looks they look shockingly similar. Like, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So which is the real one? Well, actually, neither of these are real, but that's kind of cool. Like, you could solder this up and make it into a, which is exactly what I am going to do. Of course, I am going to solder this up and have the buttons in a far more intelligent arrangement, because that would be funny. But I've got to kind of work out a good way of doing these. I think I have some of these for panel mount versions of these, which I can put in a little plastic case. But that would be kind of funny. But now I've got this built. The most important thing for this is then to use it to build a proper Sega controller tester, and also to test my code that I made on this thing here, actually. So to test this one's going to plug into here, and we're going to see what happens. Unfortunately, at the moment it only does serial output stuff, so we can't see what it's doing, and there's no point turning it on. But the last time I plugged one of these, this thing here, into this thing seemed to stop working. So that was the whole point of this. Now I've got this, and if I break one of these, I've got 9 more sitting in a little bag, which I've just gone and lost right here. So we should be all good if I manage to break this. And these are cheaper than buying new ones of these. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and bye.